What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And Drake is almost always on the simp list. I mean, he done been peed on, slapped upside his head, had a bottle busted up of his head, done took a single mom and rented out a baseball stadium to take her on a date. Okay, so Drake be on the simp list a lot, alright? Drake be on the punk list a lot. But here he finally made a real nigga move because apparently he burned the Instagram model's V-Box up by putting hot sauce in a condom. Now, let me say this. We don't know if this is true or not, all right? Now, Drake has put out some cryptic tweets that's kind of got people thinking that it might be true because on his IG, he's been saying stuff like, oh, you're 15 minutes, I'll take the 23 hours and 45 minutes, stuff like that, you know. But Drake tweets like a girl. He pretty much an Instagram model himself, so you can only take so much from Drake's IG. But apparently, this is what happened. So apparently, Drake met up with an IG model on Instagram. The two decided to link up, you know, have like a romantic night, whatever the case may be. So after they smoked a couple of J's, they started, you know, banging cakes. After he was done banging her cakes, apparently he went to the bathroom, removed his condom, put it in the trash. She went in there trying to be swiper no swipey, took the condom, put it in her V-Box, and then was like this. That's right, the condom lit her V-Box on fire. And now, allegedly, she's suing Drake for basically lighting her V-Box on fire. Now, I know some of y'all is like, well, should he be able to sue her for stealing seed? No, he actually cannot sue her for stealing seed because, believe it or not, stealing seed is not illegal. Apparently, once you put a condom in the trash, it's considered just that, trash. So if a woman's able to take it out fast enough and impregnate herself, then it just is what it is. Now, I know some of y'all, especially the ladies, are probably thinking this is ridiculous. Why would anybody steal seed? But believe it or not, women steal seed all of the time. This is not a random occurrence. There's actually a whole judicial term for this in several countries. Like, look at this story in Germany that we got over here. Apparently, this dude named Boris Becker, he got his sperm jacked. Becker claimed that a child he fathered with Angela Ermakova was conceived when she stole his sperm after oral sex, and then she allegedly spit it into a container that was in a thrust in her cupboard, and when he left, she injected it into herself. Okay, but subsequently he still had to pay child support for it. So he lost the case, still ended up having to pay child support. But that's not the only story. A man in Munchit was ordered to pay child support for a child that was conceived from an egg he fertilized from his sperm after his ex-wife forged his signature at an IVF clinic. Now, what you'll realize when you actually look this stuff up is most of this is considered less robbery, even though the judicial term is called sperm robbery, and it's more about fraud and deception, okay? But that's not the only case. Let's switch countries. The United Kingdom, okay? Jonathan Evans challenged to a child support order. Evans cited a literal letter, where the child's mother had written in which she admitted to inseminating herself with his semen from a used condom while he was in the shower. So again, ladies, y'all like, this don't happen. This legitimately happens. And guess what? The judge ruled that irrespective of how the baby was conceived, Evans was the legal father and therefore was required to pay maintenance for the child. There was one case, and I believe that this was in Israel, September 4th, where a guy named Tel Aviv court partially accepted a suit of forced fatherhood and actually ordered the woman to pay child support to the man. They actually ordered her to pay $31,000 in damages and $110,000 in total for stealing his seed. So men don't always lose in this case. But the reality is 9 times out of 10, if a woman jacks your seed, you're just going to end up having to pay child support. It doesn't seem to actually literally matter here. Now I want to close on this. I made a video a while ago where I told you guys your seed is more valuable than her womb. Now, we're not disrespecting the womb, okay? The womb incubates life. The womb brings the life to the planet. And after 9 months and throwing up and pushing the baby out, women deserve respect for that, okay? But women always say we bring children into the world or we birth life. That is a lie. Men birth life. We walk around with life in our loins every single day. And this is why I tell you guys you need to take your seed serious. Because at the end of the day, you got to look at it like this. Your seed is a check. Her womb is not a check. Nobody's jacking eggs, but your semen is a literal check. Guys, if you make 6 figures, okay, and a woman jacks your sperm, that's $1,000 to $4,000 a month that she just stole from you, just from jacking your sperm. That's $12,000 to $30,000 she made just from jacking your sperm. If you're a millionaire, she just made a whole year's salary because she gonna get 56 to 100,000. If you're a billionaire, it's lights out. If you're a billionaire, she's set for life after stealing your seed. This is why I say the seed is more valuable than the womb. You need to take your seed serious, okay? And I'm going to tell you something right now. If you go your whole life just jerking off everywhere and just busting up in women, when you do become successful, you're probably not going to change those habits. All right, most likely not going to change those habits. So I need y'all to realize your seed is powerful. Your seed is a check. Every time you bust, you need to see dollar signs because that's what they see. All right, I need you to see dollar signs. Now, Drake already got by a porn star, so he was prepared in this case. Drake was like, look, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He had the hot sauce in the bag like Beyonce. He wasn't with the shits. But I need you guys to realize sperm jacking is a real thing. Okay, like I said, this case may not be real. This might not have never happened with Drake, but sperm jacking is a real thing. You can look all these stories up. This does happen. And 9 times out of 10, if it goes to court, you're going to lose and your ass going to have to be paying child support. So like I said, take your nuts serious, all right? We walking around literally with life force in our balls every day, all right? Take it serious. Your semen is serious. It's just as important as her womb. And like I said, every time you bust, I want you to see dollar signs because that's what she see, all right? I'm Alex and I'm out. Peace.